Is this why people do studio lights and not show? Oh my god. Hi, it's been a minute. I've moved. I'm here in New York. Made it here alive. There's no curtains as you saw from the window, but aesthetically, hit all pickles. So my sister's out right now, playing with some makeup. I think it'd just be fun. You know how they say fashion over function? This setup right now is 100% fashion over function. I'm feeling really cute. However, I can't see a goddamn thing. But we're just gonna have to roll with it. So right now it's almost 6 o'clock. And usually when I do these type of videos where it's sunlight, the sun sets before I'm done my makeup. But let's see who wins this time, eh? I don't know what kind of look I'm going for today, so we're just gonna also play that by ear. So, how y'all doing? Last video I think I made was about me talking about school. Yeah, it was like rating my professors from the ones that I least liked to the ones that I liked the best. That was a long time ago. That was in May. Oh my god. It's already almost August. It's already in August. So in May, after school was over, I spent a good amount of time just preparing for my move to New York. I've watched a lot of YouTube videos on how to move to New York, the income requirements, the rent requirements, you know, getting a guarantor, brokers. I am not an expert in it. I just found a place. In preparing for my move to New York, I also had to move my mom. It was really a struggle because I had to find her a place and to confirm her place before I went and moved. However, if she couldn't find a place by the time that I was apartment hunting, then I would have to keep pushing back my date before I moved myself. That was really stressful. I'm not gonna lie. It was basically me doing the apartment hunting, the reaching out, scheduling a meeting, driving my mom there, talking to them, like going through any application processes. And then after she signed the lease of a place that she's liked, I also had to be the one to pack. I was packing her stuff, packing my stuff, and then my sister had to pack her stuff. So then like, it was a really hectic 2 months, I would say. That was my whole month of May, trying to get my mom a place that she liked and a place that she felt safe in. It was a really big learning experience of when you're apartment hunting for someone else, because then you have to really be wary of their criteria. So it was a bit difficult to try to navigate that expectation. She finally found a place that she liked, and I was like, okay, then that means that I can go to New York and be secure about my mom's move. Dude, I haven't done my makeup in a million years, full-faced, and I don't remember what the next step is. Oh, translucent powder. Okay. I got it. So it's the first week of June. I scheduled out the whole week to go apartment hunting, and I went apartment hunting. I saw 20 different apartments. The way that I had scheduled my meetings was 2 days in Manhattan, 2 days viewing Brooklyn places, and then 1 place in New Jersey. When I was researching to apartment hunt, I already was set on a place in New Jersey because I knew that the income requirements was going to be cheaper, the application process is going to be super easy, plus they had a move-in special, which I really wanted to take advantage of. I was going to be moving in with a roommate. He was originally going to come with me apartment hunting, but couldn't make it. So I was like, oh, that sucks. I'll just go apartment hunting. I'll let you know how it goes. There was a 6-hour difference between me and him. I would tell him my feedback about the apartments that I saw, and he would be like, okay, if you like this one, let's apply for this one. The places that I saw in Manhattan were great location, about 20 minutes away from campus, but the places were really small. Like, the amount of square footage that I was getting for the price that I was paying did not seem fair. And the places that I saw in Brooklyn, inside, beautiful. The apartment itself was large, it was affordable, but the location was not what I wanted. Do they look all right? I literally can't see, but okay. In honor of the beautiful sun that's in front of me, I'm gonna go for a golden look today. Let's see how that turns out. So I made sure to only look up apartments that were within my range of price and within the criteria that I wanted. i.e. a no-fee place with a doorman, close to transportation, safe enough. After the week of apartment hunting, I only liked 4 places. When I was looking, I was dead set on the New Jersey's place, but my roommate was like, okay, why don't you try to see the New York places? And I was like, all right, I'll try, but you bet your ass I'm gonna try harder to convince you to stay in New Jersey, because it seemed perfect because it was so easy versus me having to go through all of these viewings myself and to go see everything and try to figure it out myself. This look isn't what I'm looking for, but it's what I'm getting. End of the week, and my top choices are 1 place in Manhattan, 1 place in Brooklyn, and 1 place in New Jersey, and then there was a 4th one. So the thing is that I was going to be applying for the Brooklyn place because it was cheaper, and if they rejected us, then we would apply for the Manhattan place. And my roommate was like, why don't we just apply to both? And I'm like, bro, we don't have the credit for it. Our credit has been checked a good amount of times in this move alone. So, and plus you just bought something where you needed to have your credit checked. So I don't think it would be wise for us to be applying for places that we might not need to be applying for. Like if we applied to one and we get it, then there's no need for us to apply to the other. And he's like, oh, okay. Can't tell if it's enough sparkle. Oh. All right. So we applied, got this place. My whole month of June was just packing. I had to pack all of my mom's stuff, had to pack my stuff. It was a mess. It took me about 3 weeks to pack a whole ass house. So the last 3 weeks of my June was just packing. And it was really chaotic because of all the things that I had to consider, not only packing for myself, but having into shipping it across the country, which is the first time that I've ever done that, but also packing for my mom and making sure that she was comfortable. I wasn't able to go out. Like, I was like, oh, can I go out? She's like, you gotta make sure you finish packing before we go. And I was like, fuck, man, I guess I'm not going out then because I don't know if I can do that. So that was my June. This will require some concentration, so give me a minute. So the first week of July was my move. I moved my mom first. The movers came, they were amazing. My move-in date, it was pushed back to July 15th. So I had a little bit of leeway going to San Francisco before I moved to New York. But the thing is, I hadn't unpacked my mom. So I had to unpack my mom, but I also was like, everybody, I'm leaving, let's hang out. So I was stressing myself out late nights, early mornings, just unpacking my mom through the day and then going out to hang out with a different friend at night, because there has been so many friends that I have been putting off seeing because of COVID that I wanted to make sure that I saw them before I left, because I don't know when I'm gonna see them. And then let me tell you, okay. So I had a queen size puffy mattress. It's memory foam. My plan was to shrink the memory foam mattress, bring it on the plane because it was going to be an oversized bag of $200, which is cheaper than if I had to buy a ticket, if I had shipped it, and I was expecting to pay $100 to $200. The new bag had a hole in it, and I didn't realize it. From this big of a hole, the mattress was starting to expand. And I was like, shit. I was going to the airport. I knew it was gonna be a bad time. And I was just like, it is what it is. Like, I'm just gonna have to bring this on the plane like this, look like an idiot, that's fine, whatever. I get to the line. The bed is already starting to puff up. And the airline lady goes, that'll be $400. And I was just like, Pardon? What do you mean $400? I was expecting it to be no more than $200. So I was really upset when I heard that it was gonna be $400. I was like, what do you mean? And she's like, well, it's really big and it's like way bigger than the oversized. Hold up, I don't want to poke myself in the eye. Great, now I'm seeing glitter. Maybe this wasn't a great idea. I don't know what kind of brush that was. I know that all my brushes are dirty, so we're just gonna have to see if this affects the final product, because I can't see. I can't see in the camera who I look like. Okay, whatever, it's fine. The mirror, I look pretty good. This is why people tell you to do your eyes before you do your foundation. I see. Well, with that same sparkly brush, guess it's time to bronzer. So the lady at the airport goes, that'll be $400. And I was like, no, that won't be. I will not be paying that $400. So I asked Jackie to come pick up the bed and drop it off at a friend's place while I figured out what to do with it. Like, I couldn't do anything about the fact that the bed was already expanded. If it's too big, I need to be able to get it from the airport to my apartment, which is a 30-minute ride. I just didn't plan for that emergency to happen, which was, I was so stressed because we had really packed our large suitcases to the brim. Both of my sisters and my large bag was 50 pounds, period. Like, I was gonna cry if it had gone over, because it's like from $30 to $100. And I was like, oh man, I don't wanna be paying $100 for this. The thing is, I don't have any like nudie highlighters. I only have pinky highlighter. Oh no! I do have this Jello highlighter. Oh, it's moving and it's solid. Oh my god. I'm gonna use it anyways. And okay. Remember do you remember last time where I had way too much highlighter? Oh, that's too much. Oh, that's too much. Mimi, stop. God, I look like early 2010. Oh no. I was already glowing from the sun, so I don't know what I'm doing highlighter for, but just a little bit on my ooh. Just a little bit on my nose, please. Just a little bit. Okay. A little bit on the upper lip. So Jackie picked up the bed, thank God. I got on the plane, my sister and I took the red eye. Big mistake, do not take the red eye when you're moving, because we landed at 7:30 and I had shit to do all day, which means I didn't get any goddamn sleep that night. And my poor sister also didn't get any sleep. So I feel really bad. A little too peachy for me. You know, I've never seen beauty gurus do this, but can you just add eyeshadow to your lips to make it the color that you want? This might be a mistake. And a little, too much. I'm still blinking and seeing glitter. Not only was this my first ever move by myself, this is my first ever move across the country. So I had a lot of mistakes moving here. Thank goodness my sister is here with me. And to marry it together, we're going to put on some mascara. And that is the finished look. I don't have setting spray, unfortunately, so I will not be using any, but this is the final look. How do you like it? It's really cute. I really like it. It's like golden, sparkly. This time, I beat the sun. I made it. But yeah, so then we move in. My friend Steven was like, hey, I'm gonna be in town. Can I like stay at your place? And I was like, yeah, sure, whatever. Okay, funny story. So my friend Steven was texting me about coming to New York by the time that I had moved there. And I was saying, oh yeah, I'll be there by the 15th. So like, if you want, you can stay at my place. While I was apartment hunting, he was like, so yeah, can I stay at your place? And I said with absolute confidence, yes. But I hadn't even gotten an apartment yet. So if I hadn't gotten an apartment, I feel like it would have definitely fucked him over, because he had canceled his Airbnb dates so he could stay at my place. But everything worked out. He came up and he stayed with me for like 5 days or so. Had so much fun going out and just exploring New York together because I had just moved there. He was a great stress reliever because I think if it was just with my sister, I would have been like, I don't really want to go out that much. I don't want to spend too much money. But then we ended up going out with Steven and it was so fun. Like, it was a really fun time and I was really glad that he came when he did. He was there to help me, you know, have fun and remember that I just moved here and it's exciting, it's not stressful, things like that. So I was really glad that he was there for me. School's starting up in like a month. I think I'll be okay. I just don't think that I should be stressing, but I should be proactive about my future. So I'm really excited for what's to come here in New York. Everyone that I've met, they're just so welcoming and so kind. There's so many people who I've met in the building where they're just like super helpful with any type of information because I've just moved here and I'm excited to see where the future goes. This building has a roof and it's a beautiful roof. So I think it'd be fun to take the obligatory up close pictures outside in the sun. And I beat the sunset, so I get to go have fun in the sunset. There are people down on the platform. I'll never see them again. You may be wondering, Mimi, what did you get all dressed up for? Are you going out tonight? It is Friday night after all. No, I'm staying in. My sister's out, so I'm just doing myself. I'm back inside. It was very noisy. But thanks for tuning in. That was my update, what I've been doing, what I'm going to do, what I've done. Hope you enjoyed it. See you next time. Bye. Fucking hot. Oh my god. From San Francisco to New York, the temperature difference is astronomically different. Plus, it's in the butt crack of summer, which means I'm gonna be all up in Satan's asshole here, super hot, just drenched in sweat every day. It was not a pretty sight. However, my makeup did not smudge. All my brushes are getting so dirty, but I could not care less about what they look like because I always do the same look. So now that I'm doing a different look, I have to care. And that sucks.